Hey guys, so here's a recap on my 75 hard experience. If you happen to see where I uploaded weekly updates, unfortunately I did not make it past week 5. I was having some software issues and the app that I was using on my phone really wasn't giving me the results that I'd like, so I apologize not being able to achieve that, but I do have little mini weekly updates on my Instagram and my TikTok, so if you'd like to see those, check it out there. But yeah, this is really just a recap on the whole experience and maybe just a little bit of information for those that might want to try it. So, as far as achieving the daily task, water was no problem, reading was no problem. The outdoor workout was kind of iffy. I did it in the colder months, so if it was raining or snowing, I still had to get out there. 90% of the time, it was a brisk walk, but every now and then, I'd like to go on adventures, so it was a hike. But I I was really trying to keep it low key, as not trying to do any extreme major workouts. I kind of wish I would have done some outdoor yoga, but yeah, as far as the outdoor workouts, I was really just doing walks. And then with the indoor workouts, I was kind of mixing it up. I don't have specific days of the week where, oh, I do legs or arms or abs, which maybe I should, but I'm not there yet. But right now, I just honestly, I was going with what I felt like doing that day and with my energy level. I was listening to my body, and I did have exercises, or continue to do now, that I do on a regular basis. So I have that consistency and I can see long term results. But it really was a mix between walking on the treadmill, a high incline walk, or running. I would do, like aerobic or CrossFit, yoga, and lifting. So, yeah, it really just depended on how I felt that day. And as far as the discipline factor, I really just told myself every day I do it, I'm a day closer to the finish line. And I just knew ultimately it was the whole point of the challenge for me personally, was just helping me propel and move forward and mix up my health and fitness journey that I've been on. So, I'm not obviously some crazy athlete that's bored and needs something else to do. I do really enjoy a challenge, and I like to say, I'm weird, I like to say I did it, but it was pretty low key for my abilities right now. But yeah, I really told myself I had to do it. And there were days, if I didn't get the workout in, and earlier in the day, I was doing it at 8 and 9 o'clock at night. I just had to get it done. Long term, though, I did have more energy, and I felt that stamina and endurance coming in towards the end because I was building up that strength. So that was really cool to see my energy levels go up, even though it may not have felt like it in the moment. And then as far as the diet, I did not stick to anything specific. Obviously, it's going to be different for everyone, so just do what's best for you. I just found myself cutting out, like higher carby, starchy foods, bread, pizzas, pastas. I did keep pasta in my diet, but I switched to gluten free. That's just for me personally, and for personal reasons. I've just had a lot of, lifestyle and circumstances, and my body's changed a lot over the years. But yeah, I just tried to keep it clean and simple. I just tried to add a lot of nutritious, foods to my diet. As far as cravings, I never withheld anything. It's not, I wasn't having junk food by any means, because you can't cheat when you're doing the challenge. But, I think people really have to keep in mind when doing the challenges, this is just temporary. This isn't a quick fix by any means. I'm no professional. I'm not giving out advice, but it's just, because this is my personal experience. But it's something that I feel, if someone struggles with their body image, or, with the things they consume, it could definitely put a toll on you. Because I even found myself like, I will eat anything under the sun. I want to enjoy all the good food. And I found myself on certain days can I have this? You know, is this considered clean eating? Like down to the dressing that I would put on my salad, things like that. And I just think that's a really important thing for people to note is, why are you doing the challenge? And remember, it's a made up concept, structured plan. You know, it's a temporary thing. You know, it's just, so that's really a weird way to explain it. But it's just something to keep in mind, is to be easy on yourself, even though it's literally called 75 hard. But with the diet, again, I never withheld anything if I had cravings. You know, I did find healthy substitutes. That was something really interesting that I enjoyed, was if, you know, I wanted a cookie, I had a granola bar, or if I wanted something sweet, I had dates with almond butter. If I wanted something sour, I was having grapes with lime juice. And I even took one of my favorite cookies that I buy at the local grocery store, and I made my own healthy, clean version of them, which is something I never thought I would do or be able to come up with that recipe on my own. And they were actually really good, and I like them better than the cookies that I buy at the store. So there's that bonus that came out of doing the challenge. So yeah, there were definitely days where if you want to just hit the drive-thru, you want to get that burger and fries and a chocolate milkshake, you know you want it, but it's temporary. So it's about getting through the challenge for the right reasons, and you know, there's reward at the end, and it's all about finding balance. So and then there's the daily photo, and I'm trying, oh well, no alcohol, that was really not big for me. I love beer and wine, but it was just, I knew that I could have some after the challenge. And then another tip was I found the right time for me. I made sure I waited past holidays and I waited past birthdays, because I mean, if it's Christmas, I'm gonna make cookies, and if somebody's having a birthday, I'm gonna have cake. And I did not want to sabotage myself, knowing if I'm doing this challenge, oh, I can't treat myself, or I can't enjoy the moment, you know, things like that. So that was just me and my personal experience. I made sure to wait to do it when the timing felt right for me. And yeah, I mean, overall, it was really interesting, and I could see where, you know, the creator, it's more supposed to be on the mental aspect, finding that discipline and kind of rebooting your body. You know, it's obviously going to be a reward if you see some physical changes at the end, but do it for the right reasons. And, you know, again, it's not a quick fix. It's not meant to, oh, let's just drop some pounds kind of thing. You know, I feel like just find the right reasons and what works best for you and your benefit, and, you know, just make it fun. And yeah, I didn't really see any physical changes until that last week, but that's probably because when you're taking the picture every day, you see yourself every day, you're not going to see those little itty bitty changes along the way. But yeah, I ultimately lost 10 pounds, which I felt was an incredible amount of weight to lose in 75 days. I felt like it was right for me. It wasn't too much. It wasn't too little. I would not have wanted to lose more than that. And I would have probably been a little bit sad if I had lost less than that. But I mean, again, it was about mixing up my current health and fitness journey and just challenging myself and saying, hey, I did it. So yeah, I did have a lot more energy. I felt like it did give me that reboot. I felt like it was just awesome to say that I completed it. And oddly enough, because it has been it's been almost 8 months already. Yeah. 7 months. Wow, that's crazy. It's been 7 months, and I am thinking about doing it again, because we're almost through the holidays now. I do have some family birthdays coming up that I'd like to celebrate and enjoy the moment, so maybe I'll do it in the same time frame. But if you're considering doing 75 hard, like I said, just do it for you and do it for the right reasons and have fun and just be easy on yourself. And I know you can do it. You've got this. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any comments or advice, I'm still really new to this YouTube thing. Please let me know. and enjoy the footage of everything I recorded. And again, I'm sorry I didn't do it in weekly recaps, but here you go. Enjoy. Tired. Ate most of my eggs before I recorded this, obviously, so this was breakfast was scrambled eggs. So today was the first day that I did not want to finish. Day 11. I'm just tired. And I tried a new protein powder and it didn't set right. But I just keep telling myself that it's gonna be worth it. It's not even really about the weight loss. I mean, obviously that will be a reward, but I don't know. I just keep thinking there's gonna be something at the finish line, so. I think I'm getting good at this salad thing. It's 10 o'clock at night and I want Cheez-Its, so I'm gonna make my own version. Legs are literally Jell-O. I'm running today and I'm way behind on my water intake. I literally need like 3 more glasses of water to catch up. I just ran for about 10 minutes. So the time before that was 7, time before that was 5. So I'm slowly building my running, jogging back up. And again, I'm not gonna push myself too far. And they don't look the prettiest, but I'm pretty proud of myself. So I just let these refrigerate for like 30 minutes. Moment of truth. There you go. Look how far I've come along on my protein clean cookies that are similar to the orange soft cakes that I love. I mean, I'm pretty proud of myself. And they're delicious. They're so good. I'm really proud of myself. Feeling out of place, or my clothes are starting to fit better. I haven't moved on the scale. Maybe 1 to 2 pounds, which could be water weight. I've actually been fluctuating up too, but they say not to focus with the number on the scale, and with as heavy as I am, the number is going to go down at some point. And again, you know, I'm 25 pounds down from last year, but I literally can feel a difference in how my clothes fit. So that's telling me I'm definitely losing fat and probably gaining muscle. Tomorrow marks 30 days, so I honestly cannot believe that I made it this far. Like, I know myself and I've pushed myself and I've done lots of challenges throughout my life, you know, not just recently. But yeah, I've made it almost a month. Whew. I don't know, it feels good. It feels so good. And, you know, this isn't going to just fix all the problems in my life with my body and my health and my fitness, nothing like that. It's really just about pushing myself and believing in myself and, yeah, just mixing up the health and fitness journey that I've been on and trying to make it more fun in ways, even though it is exhausting. But yeah, it literally just feels good to be regaining control of my health and my body. I literally have felt out of control. There were days, and a lot of it was postpartum, but there were literally days I felt so out of control. I was spiraling out of control of my body and my health. I did actually have a lot of deficiencies. You know, hormones are definitely in play there too, but literally overall, there were just days where there was nothing of me. There was nothing. And it's been a long time coming. You know, it's been a year that I remember taking those first steps on the treadmill. I literally was wearing no shoes. I was in my pajamas, probably 3 days worth of pajamas. And I had to start somewhere. And it was with just walking on the treadmill, and I literally had no energy. I was so depleted. I stepped on the treadmill with no shoes, and I didn't even change into workout gear. I don't even think I brushed my hair. So knowing where I was, knowing my capabilities, you know, I know who I am. I know how strong I can be. You know, everybody goes through life circumstances and situations, especially these past 2 years with COVID and the pandemic. I don't even like saying those words out loud. It's like Voldemort. But, you know, everyone's had their struggles. Everyone's going through life changes these past 2 years. And I don't know, I try to look for the silver lining and the life lessons and things. And I try to think, you know, like, what has this taught me? I'm still trying to figure that out. But all I do know is just remembering, no matter where you're at in your life or what happens or what gets thrown at you, like, you have you at the end of the day, and it may not feel like it. You may not have that energy. You might have to muster up some strength, but you have you at the end of every day, the beginning and end of every day. And that's what it came down to. I just told myself, I have to do this for me. I have to do this for past me that's been through everything I've ever been through, and I had to do this for future me. Did my outdoor workout, which was yard work, for an hour and a half, and I just finished my 45-minute workout inside. I am, whatever that is, day 50. I think I ran my first mile. If you followed along on my journey, I just completed the challenge where I went from this to this. How was my experience, and why did I even do the challenge? Like most in the world, times have been hard. I went through some major life transitions, and to get back on track, I've been on a health and fitness journey for over a year now. To keep things interesting, I've been doing monthly challenges. March, April, and May were 75 hard. The beginning was rough, obviously, but I hung in. After getting over the initial slump, I did find I wanted to read more. My body was becoming more energized. Working out while clean eating is a great feeling. I looked forward to getting outside every day. I even had to walk in the rain and snow a few times. I also ran my first 2-mile in 3 years. I think the biggest change for me, though, was my confidence returning. I felt 75 hard broke me out of my shell. I did feel an obligation to complete my daily task, but not for the challenge, but for myself. Other pros have been lifting, making me stronger, finding those clean eating recipes. Physically, I did not see the results until that last week, but I had to remind myself it wasn't for the weight loss, but another step on my health and fitness journey. Will I continue to push myself? Yes, but I also know it's okay to rest and indulge too. Life post 75 hard has been a good balance of rest days and treats. I still get workouts in, drink plenty of water, and read often. I did want to say thank you to all those who followed my journey and cheered me on. Everyone will have their own reasons to challenge themselves, and I really only hope to inspire and motivate those along the way. Whatever you're going through, you got this. And with that being said, I'm sure you've heard of the craze of 75 hard, especially